There's new life for one of the most historic racetracks in the country. North Wilkesboro Speedway will host the 2023 NASCAR AllStar Race. That announcement made today at the North Carolina Museum of History in Raleigh. And it marks a stunning turnaround for the iconic motorsports venue. WBTV's David Wisden has been covering developments at the track for years.
He joins us live at 5 from Raleigh now with this major news. We're sitting here smiling, I think, David, for you. A lot of excitement there today.
Yeah, there really was a lot of excitement, and I think it's because this is such a big day. This has exceeded what a lot of folks thought was possible for the North Wilkesboro Motor Speedway. So, in essence, I think you could say that the revival of this racetrack has now come full circle, or maybe better yet, full oval.
For years, it languished. Abandoned by NASCAR in 1996, remembered mostly by its diehard fans and their cherished memories.
I would come with Daddy. I was real small, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
There were attempts over the years to bring racing back, but it was the interest of Dale Earnhardt Jr., who scanned the track for an iRacing game, that brought on the revival. Last week, he raced before a sellout crowd, and today he described those emotions.
I felt something at a racetrack that I hadn't felt in a long, long time, and it was the true joy and the love that you just have for being there. Whether you're a competitor or a fan, you could see it on everybody's face.
The announcement was made today that one of NASCAR's premier events, the AllStar Race, would be run on the historic track in May. It was also an opportunity for NASCAR's chief operating officer to make an admission.
Candidly, we've lost our way a little bit, but you're seeing that come back. And this is going to be a tremendous, tremendous event.
Governor Cooper said $18 million in American Rescue Plan funds were used to help repair the neglected infrastructure at the track. Another $4 million has been promised by the General Assembly.
These racetracks are not just going to be for racing, they're going to be for concerts, they're going to be for community gatherings and for nonprofits, and it will generate and stimulate the economy.
With history as the theme for today's announcement, Dale Jr. also saw an opportunity to speak about the future. A future that will now include a racetrack that was nearly left behind.
But this is such a great sign that there's going to be a real purpose for the track going forward and the property.
Now, there's also going to be a lot of work going forward to get this track ready for something like the All-Star Race, including the installation of safer barriers, also a lot of improvements to the infrastructure and access in and out of the North Wilkesboro Speedway, but really quite a day. Live in Raleigh, David Wisden, WBTV, on your side.
It's incredible. If you said this was going to happen 2 years ago, even a year ago, people would have said no way, no how, but here we are.